Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, Charles Morris. And today, well, since Nancy Pelosi left her trip from Taiwan on her visit, a few hours later, China has begun their military drills. And they fired 11 missiles into Taiwan Sea, according to what the Good Morning America or the Today Show has reported. And these missiles that China's fired are capable of traveling 100 miles. They're pretty, excuse me, they are pretty, they're capable of destroying targets hundreds of miles. And that could mean that they could fire from China directly into Taiwan. Excuse me. And not also is Taiwan facing a threat right now from China over military ballistic missiles, or just regular missiles. But they are also facing cyber hacking issues from China. So Taiwan is not in a really good situation right now. China claims that it's their territory and that Taiwan is part of China. That's what they claim. And what they say. So, China's fired 11 missiles into Taiwan's waters, or sea, you know what I call it that. And they've also fired on Japanese sea. Not exactly sure if this sounds very inaccurate, but I'm sure that this has been happening. And the invasion, or the military drill that they are practicing right now, could last up to about 3 days. And it's not looking good for Taiwan at all. And the big thing that I do think that China does not believe in is, democracy for all. I'd be very, very scared if there was an invasion that came into the United States from China. and it'd be, in a way like, how the US bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki back in history. I could be like, pretty scared if that is what was how China actually bombed us. Because we've had Speaker Nancy Pelosi fly over there to Taiwan, and she also flew over to other parts of Asia, including the Koreas. And after Nancy Pelosi left, China has laid sanctions on Nancy Pelosi's family, and I would assume that this would mean that Nancy Pelosi could not get help on taking care of her kids, or, banning Nancy Pelosi from ever traveling to China again. If there was ever another U.S. politician that went on an Asian tour and that stuff, if there was another House Speaker other than Nancy Pelosi, that other House Speaker, a future one, that went to fly all over Asia, or flew past China, China will probably be in anticipation of trying to kill another House Speaker from the U.S. from entering into Taiwan if this situation were to happen again in the future. But, yeah. Nancy Pelosi is, she's in a bit of trouble right now. Because she's had the sanctions laid down on her from China, and China has laid down sanctions on her family, and I honestly believe that China is, once they have successfully taken over Thailand, or Taiwan, then the next move could be other parts of Asia, and maybe the whole entire world. And this could spell doom for the whole entire world. Now, I recall watching a documentary, I believe this was 60 Minutes or something like that. It was Argentum, if that's how the pronunciation is, and it says China's warning to the whole entire world. And I think it's become pretty clear to me that I think China wants to show its might and show that it's the most powerful country in the world, or the most powerful, I guess you could say, like, China dynasty, or the China Empire. I think that's what China's really to do. They're trying to prove that they're the most powerful military empire, that if the whole entire world wants to mess with China, then China is going to respond with, you know, power and military might. And if China thinks they can take out, the whole entire world, well, they got another thing coming at them. China cannot. If China wants to try to blow all of us up as much as Russia would be with these nuclear weapons, they're gonna have bad luck doing it. I mean, we have here in the United States, we have like a strong army. We've got lots of nuclear weapons. So if any country thinks they could come and, blow us up in the U.S. and, try to blow up the whole United States, they are dead wrong. And once the time comes that China starts to invade us, alright, I'm sure the US is very, very capable of backing China off by a lot, as much as Ukraine is pushing the Russian troops back from the Russia-Ukraine invasion. Because those weapons are actually weapons that are from the US that Ukraine is using. We are giving weapons to Ukraine to use to fight off the Russian army that Ukraine is facing. And the attack on Russia, or the attack on Ukraine, was ordered by Vladimir Putin, who has had way too much time in power. And President Biden said that President Vladimir Putin needs to go, or can't remain in power, because he is being such a big threat. Now, if China ever feels like they need to, they would probably call on Kim Jong-un from North Korea and probably ask North Korea for nuclear weapons. And China might be gathering some allies that are, not friends of the U.S. And it could turn into a whole one big war. And if the U.S. has to go to war with China, then this could end up starting a World War III, and it would just not look good. So, China has become pretty evil, and China is continuing to practice its military drills and show its might to the whole entire world. And like I said, China may try to show the whole world, and this message that I think they're trying to send is that China is strong. China is not to be messed with, and China will take you all out if you think that you can go after China, is what they would be telling other countries. And yeah. So scary, but you know, I don't think that China is going to stand a chance if they think they could try to go and try to blow the United States up. They might have success in other countries, but once they reach the point of trying to invade the United States, they would not have that much luck. And when that time comes, everybody will know that China can do whatever they want militarily and try to think that they can be the most powerful empire than the rest of every country in military force. They can go for it. They can try to blow every other country up. But once they get to the United States, China could fail very, very badly. Because we have strong militaries, we have strong nuclear weapons, and they're just not going to have any luck. And I don't think the United States are going to tolerate any country coming in and blowing us up. And whoever the next president is, whether it's Joe Biden or somebody else. Now, if it's a Republican, they probably might allow it, but if a Republican president gets elected and Joe Biden is taken out of office, then things could get pretty ugly. Let's just hope that Joe Biden could stay reelected, because this man has a heart for the country, and I don't think Joe Biden wants to see the United States being blown up by China. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what's said here, please comment and like and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morse. And until my next video, you know, China's become very evil at this point, and it's only a matter of time that a few years from now, China could actually end up planning to invade the U.S. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. I will see you all later. And be on the lookout on the news for updates on this China-Taiwan war and seeing what China's next move is. And hopefully the U.S. can help put an end to this. Have a good day. I will see you all later.